Well, welcome everyone. It's nice to see everyone here today. Before we get started, I think community is such a big part of everyone's life, and Em on the weekend was part of the Pink Parade at the MCG through her network with the Melbourne Football Club cheer squad. And she wasn't going to be part of that, but one of her friends has cancer and couldn't be in the display, so she gave him her ticket to go out onto the field, which was very heartfelt for her, and she was just absolutely thrilled and wrote an amazing story on Facebook about the friends that she's lost through cancer. So yeah, this is Em and her life. So Em has quite a lot of roles. She's a cricket player, a football player. She started this year through her boyfriend up there, who's a member of the cheer squad, who's got involved in sports. So she's a childcare assistant, which is paid one day a week. She's also a tossing supervisor and does that morning and evening, and she's there rain, hail, shine, and has her feet full of water on many a wet day. And she's just become a home renter. So we were hoping to get a flatmate, and still looking, so if anyone knows of anyone, I'll put a plug in, to share with her. Yeah, she's living on her own, and she's done that for the last 2 months and absolutely loving it. And we say, come and have a meal with us. No. And she'll come around home and she's gone again in 5 minutes. So we've self-managed for many years, and we found this has given us choice and control over our funding. It's not about Emily, it was about, not about the service, because a lot of things in the past were done through services and we didn't want that. Ensured she had a typical and inclusive life. And we were fully supported to develop a plan around our daughter to ensure she was able to follow her dreams and passions, which Des helped us with through our circle of support. So to prepare for the plan, our circle of support sat down and worked out what she needed in her life. The next process is once that was done, we had a phone call from the NDIS assessing her to assess her eligibility. Then we got a letter to inform her that she was eligible. The LAC contacted us, and it was probably 3 months after that we had our meeting. So it was attended by my son, Deb, Emily, came for a little while with her support worker, just so the LAC could meet her and see her abilities, and just to know that she existed. And we informed at that time the LAC that we wanted to self-manage. After that, the plan was approved. Though, as always, you don't always get what you ask for, but it was enough to keep us, to give her a good life. So we set up an arrangement with Higher Up, which some people have talked about, and we didn't actually find our support person through them, but they cover all the costs for employing, and it saves us the hassle. So from there, I set up a bank account for the NDIS funds to be transferred into, and her MyGov account, which lets you into the NDIS portal. So this is what it looks like. So you go into the MyGov account first, type in your username, email. The NDIS give you a reference number before you can set up your portal. Then you come up to this page, which gives you your Medicare NDIS Centrelink. So you click on your NDIS portal. Then to make a payment, which is very simple, we get an invoice from Higher Up. On the portal, you don't have to say what it's for. All you have to do is put in the dates the support's happened, say Tuesday the 22nd, and it finished on Tuesday the 22nd. And then you choose, wait a minute, we'll go back, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. So that you just go on to payment requests, which gives you this page. So you can either view your payment requests or add a new payment. So there's drop-down boxes. You just put in the dates of the support, the category, which will be employment, daily living, health and wellbeing, whatever the support is. Most of ours seems to come out of the core supports, which is daily activities, social community, the amount, and then submit. Then once you've put it all in, you get what you've claimed for the day. So some of those, since we've been setting up the house, some of it comes out of core capacity building, home and living, which and then to review your payments, you just have to go into the view my payment request and then view submitted payments and hit on search, and it will bring up everything that you've claimed. And also on the portal, there's shows you how much you've been spending and what your approved funds, funds spent and funds remaining. So it's quite easy to keep a track of what you're spending. Plus I found this online, which is in your notes. And I've just changed the expense category tools to all the categories on that relate to the NDIS funding. And then that just helps me keep, that's not what I've actually done, but that's just a copy of the spreadsheet, which just keeps a running tally of all costs. Oh, I just found it online, so just go to practicalspreadsheets.com.
What do you use IRA for? You don't use it
Just for employing our support.
You do use their people?
Yeah. Well, no, actually what I did is employed someone, and then she then went to them and was employed by them.
So don't they do any of that? You do that to pay them, do you?
Yep. So they give me an invoice for the hours that she's done, and then I just go to the portal and put in the amount that I need to pay. If I put the money, I put the invoice in on a Monday and the money's there Tuesday, and then I just pay higher up. So it's quite simple.
So just to add, so higher up, cover the work cover, all of the HR
Yep.
pieces, so you don't have
Yep.
to worry.
So you don't have that worry. That's why I've chosen higher up.
They do police checks.
They do all the police checks and things, yeah. And when you go into them, it'll tell you what, if you look on the profiles of the people in higher up, it'll tell you what they've got, whether they've got a disability training or police checks and all those things, yeah.